I'm graduating in a few months, and I'm worried that I peaked in university.
Become a cop. Done. Next question. Be a cop. That's all cops.
Problems.
You're done, dude.
Real problems you, the audience, want to laugh off.
By the way, no fentanyl problem's a secret fentanyl problem.
Comedians riff.
It's you? Okay. Very white guy. Very... Okay.
An actual therapist weighs in, and that therapist is my dad.
Jeff.
I like the Jeff chant. It feels like Canadian Jerry Springer. It just- instead of fighting, we just heal.
It was Clash of Clans.
It was.
This is Laugh It Off.
Yes, welcome guys. Welcome to Laugh It Off, man. This is a good one, man. We are excited. I have an incredible lineup of comedians for you guys that are going to be coming out here to riff on your problems, as well as we have an actual therapist that will be here weighing in, guys. I'm so excited to bring him up. He has 35 years of experience, and he is my dad. Guys, make some noise. Get it going for Jeff Packer. How you doing, Dad? You doing good? You grab a mic there?
I'm all right. Welcome. Thanks for coming out.
It's pretty legit. You worked all day, and then you hung out a bit, and then here you are late at night. You're working again.
Well, this is more play, isn't it? Aren't we going to have fun here tonight? We're all going to help solve problems for one another.
Sounds good, man. Awesome. We got a good crew in here. Oh, yeah, you came from the previous show. Hell yeah. 40th birthday. We're going to work out your problems, man. That's so exciting. Amazing. Hell yeah. How you doing, man? Good? Hell yeah. All right, you're like lean forward, slouched a little. You're all right, doll? Did you submit something tonight? You did. Hell yeah. All right, we'll get into it. I'm excited for it. What you got, man? You're all locked in, right? Just enjoying the show. You're like, I'm never going to tell you anything about... No, you did, yeah. All right, well, open up, guys. The best part about the show is truly when you use it, and if we ask more context, if you can jump in, that's when we really get to some really cool places. Why don't we dive in? Can you give me a submission that came out from you guys?
Alrighty, Joe Anonymous. I grew up in a small town with a very racist family. In brackets, Chinese. I want to integrate well. Joe wants to integrate well, but he grew up in a small town with a very racist family. Chinese, he put that in there. I don't know if he's white saying that or if he's Chinese.
You really subverted our expectations there.
Sorry, I'm just not confused.
No, it's we don't have clarity on it because there are two possible routes. That he is in a small town with the only Chinese family in that town, and it turns out it's the Chinese that are racist towards everyone around them. And if it's in Canada, well, we don't know what race the rest of the small town is. But
Check.
I think we could probably guess.
They're opening up here.
They're opening up?
Right.
It's you? Okay. Very white guy. Very...
Okay. Now we know.
Fully top-tier white guy. Like, full small town, man. I love it, man.
Were you adopted by a Chinese family?
Are you serious?
Yes, he's adopted.
You were adopted by a Chinese
both,
family?
White and Chinese.
That's my mom.
This is your... Wow. You're,
So you are
this is
Chinese.
his mom. His mom is a Chinese woman. And you're like whiter than even a regular white guy. Like, you're so small town white, man. You've got the buzz cut and no front tooth. That's full small town. No wonder she's getting treated poorly. The rest of the town probably thinks she stole you from another family. Wow, man, that's amazing. Wow, what a life story. So So you find that your parents are racist?
They're very racist.
Very racist. Chinese people, racist. Who would have thought?
And
What's the small town full of? Just Filipinos? That's.
did you
Started
speak
making-
up? Did you speak up to them?
I try to. Yeah.
What do they say when you try to speak up as a white son?
Call me a liberal.
They just called you too liberal. Too liberal.
Wow, man. So you and then how is this permeating through the rest of your life? Is it just tough to go home to visit them, or?
Now that I'm in the big city, I can't not hear them in my head.
Oh, right. The story just goes on and on, right?
Yeah. Especially in this area, you're like, and the Koreans.
You can change that. You can rewrite that narrative, but it is solid, isn't it? From childhood, your narrative's solid. So you think about rewriting it. Think about changing that narrative. So are you still helping your parents become more friendly towards other cultures?
I try to, yeah.
Good. Well, you work on them, but yourself first.
Okay.
That's a tough upbringing right there.
Yeah. This is a beautiful moment that happens in this show. We call that "You Just Got Jeffed," okay? And it's when he gets real in a real therapy place. And then we find he just got Jeffed, and then we all go, Jeff. So when we feel that happens, feel free to jump in and start a Jeff rant when you hear when we all got Jeffed, all right? That's the thing. Amazing. All right. Well, thank you for sharing, man. Thank you for being so forthcoming with probably one of the wildest, unexpected. Like, we started this show out the gate strong. It's like the only white family, or Chinese family that adopted a white boy. It's exact opposite.
Are you ready for
It's
another one?
exact opposite. Are we taking that in? It's usually white family, Chinese girl. This is Chinese family, white boy. It's like they knew what was happening and were like, we're gonna get one back. Incredible. What a submission, man. All right.
You ready for another one, Andrew?
Let's jump in with a second
All
one
right.
here.
What about Jane M? Jane M, if you want to add, said no, but you could still add. I am about to turn 30, and it's making me really sad. All my friends are having babies and saying we are too old to go out to the clubs, but I want to still shake my butt off at the clubs. 30 and sad, but wants to shake butt off at the clubs.
I think there are a lot of people in here that would support you in that. Just because your friends are going and just deciding to be boring now with their kids doesn't mean that you have to be, okay? You can find that. Jane, your friend, are you here with those? No, they're definitely not at home.
With their babies?
I guess you're here alone right now. Are you here with anyone right now? I don't know why you would be cards up about this situation. You're just worried that some guys would be like, look, you could twerk on me any day. Yo, I heard you were going through some problems, and just saying, you want to go to the club, I can make that happen. Just a little nervous, man. All right. Let's jump to one that maybe they want to
Another one,
contribute
okay.
more, yeah.
Okay, contributing more said yes to this one. Joe F. Overthinking everything, including this submission.
I got nothing. And you gave that. Joe F. He just overthinking the submission. He just can't handle it. Well, you already took the first step, man. You put out your thought out right away. Yes. 3 people think you did something brave. But that's a start. You don't have the full support of bravery yet. But you made the first step, and I think you can make the second step by right now in this room, that thing that you thought of first that you jumped across to give this. Because you overthought, which means you had a couple different ideas come to your brain, and you overthought it and then gave this. So just right now, you can go full brave and tell us one of those things that in your brain is there right now, and you're still saying no. What is that? Can you go full brave for us, Joe?
Show yourself, Joe.
Joe F.
Dude, this guy sounds like he came from the 1600s. Literally, he said that as if he was holding a torch. Looking for the person that'd been stealing all the 16-year-old girls from the village. Joe, show yourself!
Come out wherever you are.
But yeah, seriously, Joe, can you give us something that
Something
came in
you
your
overthink.
mind?
Yeah, hey, I'm Joe.
Hell yeah, Joe. Let's give Joe a round of applause.
Joe, thanks for your bravery.
Hell yeah, man. So what's going on in Joe's life?
I'm actually here with J and F as well.
Oh, okay. This is the twerk girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't overthink it, Joe. Stay in the pocket with you. This night could end incredible. So what you got for me, man?
So I did another submission. It was about our volleyball team. We play volleyball together.
Okay.
Our team, we've gotten better together, but like some of them are pretty bad. Yeah.
That's it?
I'm trying to tell them like in a polite way, really.
Okay, yeah, you're worried about telling them that
We don't want to ruin the vibe of the group.
That's tough, yeah.
Yeah.
Tough to be straightforward.
You guys are losing a lot of games?
Yeah, we should be winning.
And you're competitive. Yeah. You want to win. And these people, they just can't volley. They can't do anything. Their bumps are one-handed.
Yeah, it's all of it, yeah.
And are they taking the game seriously? Do they want to improve?
What do you think?
I thought you were going to
Just said,
overthink it.
what do
You're
you
asking
think?
for thoughts.
I can feel the animosity from the game in your voice already. What do you think? I think that they're not taking it seriously. That they're almost playing rec league volleyball as if it's a leisurely activity. And I agree. How dare they try and have fun in their off-work hours? They should be wanting to optimize and improve. But of course, I think this is a you problem, Joe. I think you need to find a league that is at your level, okay? You need to graduate to another league and bring that twerking girl with you. If she's good enough. Either way, you need to find your truth, man. Hell yeah. Yeah. Does that work? I think?
Good, that's good.
I think that works, man. All right, we got. I don't want to take up all the time here. We have such wow. Actually, let's button that off, man. With you, actually just were brave right now, guys. One time for Joel, being brave. There's a couple dudes had your back there, like, whoa, buddy, caught a stray. But yeah, man, we got some incredible comics, man. They're going to come up here and riff, man. The more open and awesome you guys are, just like you're doing, man, the better the show will be. We'll have some fun. Guys, your first act, man, we were super lucky to have in town. He's from the West Coast, one of my favorites, guys. Please make him feel welcome. Give it up for Ryan Williams.
Oh my God, this is terrible. I'll get this right out of the way. I have an interesting history with therapy. I was ghosted by my childhood therapist when I was 10 years old, and he was the only therapist in the town. So that was, we had a session, and then my mom called, she had a cell phone, and then we watched him hide behind the curtains like this. So that's crazy. That because we don't have to say the part out loud, but childhood therapy, that guy's heard some shit, and I was his breaking point. And now I'm gonna comment on intimate details from your life. This will be fun. Oh, that was way too intense of an energy that was brought right off the top here. Let's go back to racism in the Chinese community. Something I definitely don't have any experience with. My first job ever in Vancouver was at a golf course. It didn't come up ever. And one of my jobs was pairing up the single golfers to the first tee. So it'd be like, okay, we're going to have Mr. Zhao, Mr. Win, Mr. Banuelos, Mr. Nazakawa. You guys, you gotta get along. Also, Mr. Nazakawa, apologize to everyone. You know what you did. All right, let's get it dropping.
Cooking, man, cooking.
Okay, Jess.
All right, we got Jess R. My ex liked my best friend on Tinder post-breakup.
Post-breakup.
I haven't told him I know yet, and it's been a month post-breakup. It keeps me up at night.
Well, I mean, like, obviously that's bad. But how would they? Oh man, yeah. There's really no way to, because he would have known that they were friends.
Yeah, and I assume
That's an act of war.
that is an act of war, yes. But I assume like her friend must have told her, and that's how she found out. So at least her friend's being solid.
Yeah,
right, Jess. Your friend is who told you about it? Is that how you found out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, hey, you have a shitty ex, but you have a good friend.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah, we could all be so lucky.
How long did you date this guy for?
2 years.
Oh yeah. Where is he? Let's get him. Let's catfish him. Send us a photo of one of your other friends, and we'll pretend to be him. And we'll lure him to an alley and beat the fuck out of him. Okay, I'm gonna do that. All right, you guys are learning on why I ended up in childhood therapy. Okay.
Straight to violence.
Straight to violence.
There's another option.
Where have you been all my life, Jeff?
Let's hear him out.
Well, I don't think we're shocked at how people can behave so badly at separation. You believe it? You fall in love and people are so excited. Love is blind, right? At the beginning. It's also blind at the end. People get so angry and so mean, it's hard to believe. So I don't think you're that surprised that he could be that mean, just hurt by it. Very hurt by it. And your friend telling you, like they said, good friend, and keeping you up at night, do lots of box breathing, meditation, calm yourself down, and you can knock yourself out with oxygen. You can hyperventilate, but if it's really bugging you, you'll wake up and then just validate that. That it's bugging you that much, you should be awake. You're hurt. And grieving takes a lifetime, really.
And then maybe fuck one of his
friends. Bring down the energy?
And if the breathing doesn't work, we'll fucking kill him. You need a Jeff and a wild card in your life, Jeff.
It's good to have options.
Love it. I got angel and devil right on each side. That's awesome. I am curious. Like, is what keeping you up at night is like? Is it the thought that like you think he's like running through the Rolodex of your friends now? Is that the thought that's got you on, or why is it keeping you up at night? Is that you think he's gonna try to go after another friend?
No idea.
No idea. It's just the thought is just keeping you up.
It's the betrayal.
It's the betrayal.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I know how to deal with betrayal.
Is it betrayal, though?
Did you break up with him or he broke up with you? I'm sure it's convoluted, but
I broke up with him.
Yeah.
Contract ends that day. Whatever that deal was, whatever the arrangements are, we know the contract ends that day.
That sounds like something that guy would say.
Yeah.
Contract was done, actually.
Also, not to be an ex-defender, but guys are so dumb. He might not have realized how much this hurt you, and he was like, oh, fuck, I got a chance now. That could have been it. People are very stupid.
He could be an idiot.
Yeah.
He is an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, there it is, man. He said, do you have like a new guy next to you? Is that the guy who said, you don't have to answer that?
Oh,
Just so you know, you have a man who's here right now.
And whatever you want to do, you can twerk, you can not twerk, whatever you want to do. No, that guy's just a friend?
I'm her attorney.
Oh, it's the guy in the row behind you? Shit. This guy's wheeling and dealing, huh?
Yeah, this guy might not have the best intentions sticking up for you. I can't believe your ex did you like that. I would never hurt you.
Dude, come sit with me.
All right. Thank you, Jess. Thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
All right, we've got Johnny H. My dad left me when I was the age of 7. I haven't been the same since. Open to share more.
Oh, fuck.
If you do want to share more, share a little bit about what do you mean you haven't been the same since? What really changed?
That's me.
Amazing. Thank you for
Thanks for
jumping
sharing.
in there, Johnny. We appreciate it. What would you say changed?
I'm gonna be honest, it was like, I didn't understand the premise of the show, so I didn't know that it was serious.
Well, thanks for submitting that, though. That's very tough.
What's the truth?
Okay.
Thank you.
You just submitted it and thought, this will never come up. And that's the kind of dude stupidity I think we were talking about just before.
We're not the brightest gender.
Yeah, we don't really think things through, man.
Did you know you could watch Laugh It Off completely ad-free while helping us accomplish our mission of making therapy concepts both accessible and entertaining to the masses? Because now you can. Just go over to punchup.live/Andrew Packer. Head to the podcast tab and support the show directly. This will go right into helping produce the future episodes of Laugh It Off and help us accomplish our mission. If you can't support, I totally understand, but just drop a like, maybe even a comment, and that will help push this mission forward just that much more. But let's get back to the episode.
But you do have a pretty cool opportunity
Yes.
here, right? You don't have to like schedule an appointment, do anything. You know, you could just tell a therapist one thing, the most subtle thing, or something that comes to mind as to like what you think changed in your life in that moment when he left, or how it continues to happen in your life today, affect you.
Is that a question?
It's a hypothetical.
Well, let me help you out.
could.
Let me help you out. It's Johnny, right?
Yeah.
Johnny? My dad left at 3 months old. So, yeah, the lack of a role model, people know that. You want to have a role model. So you didn't have that role model, changes your life. And then you wonder and you have doubts. And boy, when the teacher asks you to do something on Father's Day, how do you feel?
I just celebrate my mom.
Exactly. It's difficult. It's difficult each time, whether you lose a mom or lose a dad. So that's very difficult. Thanks for submitting that and being willing to, you wanted it to be serious, did you? Or did you want some funny on this too?
After the first 2 Jeff moments, I'm down for it to be serious.
Oh, okay.
That's very sweet. Yeah. Jeff.
Grieving,
All right, let's get another one for you here. This is from Hamraj K. My mom's sister did not come to my wedding because they got into some serious beef in the process of trying to help my fentanyl-addicted uncle recover. Wow. This went from soft problem to heavy problem.
Yeah, that was a sitcom problem to an HBO problem in one sentence. Damn. Holy shit. How many people, was it a small wedding?
No, there were 500 people.
Ooh, your mom might be in the wrong here. Was the aunt supposed to be a part of the wedding party?
Yeah, there were like 4 tables reserved for them, so like 20 people didn't show up in total.
Was it?
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Wow, this is definitely not a white wedding.
Yeah. Yeah, because where I grew up, if it was a white wedding, the guy with the fentanyl problem would have shown up and ruined it. Oh, Uncle Gary's nodding off again. It's been a long service. He's sleepy.
Yeah, also usually like at a white wedding, like an aunt represents one person. 20, that's wild. That's amazing, man. Well, I mean, you still had 480 people there. That's pretty good. That's like 3 weddings.
Yeah.
At least. Yeah.
God damn.
Was the serious beef, was it about like dealing with the fentanyl addicted uncle, or was it just a beef in general plus he was adding to it?
They sort of were in the process of, they just had a lot of arguments for other stuff, but then that was like the cherry on top, like dealing with him, like they felt like one person wasn't doing enough or the other person wasn't doing what they should be, and because of that they just sort of had a big falling out and stopped talking.
Huh. And then...
Sounds like family life.
Yeah. So 480 other people couldn't lend a helping hand? It seems tough that it was falling on just these 2 people. That's tough, man. Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously they don't want to tell everyone that he's on fentanyl, right? So they keep it under wraps.
Yeah.
Keep it a secret. Keep it a
that's
secret.
the difficulty with addictions is secretiveness.
By the way, no fentanyl problem's a secret fentanyl problem.
It comes out sooner or later.
You can have a secret coke problem maybe, but you can't have the fucking king of kings of opioids.
And so now, do you find that this affects your relationship with your aunt, or just the relationship between your mom and your aunt?
Yeah, I don't really talk to her now.
You don't really talk to her anymore? Have you talked to her about that time, like that situation?
No, I dislike her now.
You dislike her now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like the part where she was trying to help the guy?
I mean, like, yeah, obviously, of course.
Yeah, she's trying to help him.
We helped him too.
Good. Never give up. Never give up on people.
Not showing up at my wedding is sort of like a bitch move.
Not showing up to my wedding's like a bitch move. Doesn't make her a bitch person.
No, it's a tough call. She might have thought she could help save somebody that night. Who knows? But good for your aunt for trying, and hopefully someday you get to tell her, how upset you are about it.
My mom and aunt are fighting like so hard, and it's over something way smaller. If that makes you feel any better, but yeah, I'm not like you. I'm a piece of shit. I talk to my aunt all the time.
Even though they're fighting?
Yeah, absolutely. If anything, I'm stirring the pot. Geraldine, guess what Cleona said? I'm just a messy bitch that loves drama. That's me.
We love that about you guys. Please make some noise. Get it up for Ryan Williams, man. Amazing, man. We're really finding some new places here, man. We haven't got to the 40-year-old birthday problem, though, yet. No? No problems? You didn't submit anything? It was James, right? Jason, okay. No problems going on here? Did you submit?
For him.
For him? You submitted his problems? Do you want to just jump into it?
No, I'm just teasing.
You're just teasing. He's perfect. He's perfect. I wouldn't say anything about him. Okay. How do you know these people?
No, I'm just by myself.
You're just by yourself? Hell yeah, man. You're gonna love it. You got your legs spread like so far. You got your legs spread so far, it's like you came here with people. Like, just trying to hold seats, my man. Okay, cool, guys. I'm so excited. Again, another awesome comic to have on, man. He's originally from Boston, makes his home in New York, and we're lucky to have him. Guys, make some noise. Get it going for Drew Dunn.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. This is a great show. Mental health's an important thing. You got to work on yourself. That's important. A lot of people think they have it figured out. They don't. They're wrong. I don't have it figured out. A lot of people, like I'm of the millennial anxiety group. Anxiety is what every millennial feels, I think. People wonder why. Like, why do millennials feel so anxious? And I think I figured out a big piece. Like, I think a lot of millennials are anxious because in our lifetime, we have had the most opportunities to become quick millionaires. And we have missed every single one along the way, and everyone's just pissed off and paranoid. Like, I should have started a YouTube channel when I was 11, dude. I'm a fucking idiot. Why didn't I buy Bitcoin when it was $1? It was a good idea. Fuck you, Dad. My Pokemon cards would be worth millions. We went all in on Beanie Babies and they rug pulled us. How did we not see that coming? So I think this is good. Talk out your problems. You know, what's going on? Sorry to the guy with no dad. I overheard that.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. There's a lot of, genders happening, sexual stuff. There's a lot of gay dads out there. No kids. Big opportunity, I think. There's a lot of gay, kidless dads and a lot of guys that need a dad. So if you can't have one dad, how does two sound? Make up for lost time. We'll double down. Get you a couple of fathers.
Double down on dads.
Sounds like sound logic.
Everybody's happy. That's a win-win. I don't know what the problem is. I'll make the app. I'll have ChatGPT make the app. We'll get it all figured out.
All right. Well, let's get you helping. We got Callum M. At a youth parliament type event, I hid in a bathroom playing free strategy games on my phone rather than go to the prom equivalent. Not even a complete thought there, but
that's good. He had to stop because he got a notification on the game. He was in the middle of typing it, and Clash of Clans pops up, and he's like, I'm being invaded. Oh, fuck, I gotta act now. This is important. I think that's good. Instead of prom, you went and played video games on the toilet. That's awesome. Let it ride, dude. Get a high score. Did you go there with a date? Are you willing to share?
Callum, yeah, we got Callum.
Did you go there with a date?
Sorry, I was in the bathroom.
No worries. I wonder what you were up to.
Essentially, no. But okay, I didn't include it, but it was like a very Christian thing.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to explain without a lot of context, but the short form is, it was extremely Christian, and I am not a very Christian person. And
yeah, I can tell.
It was very
I can hear it.
And so it was very awkward, and I'm shy, and I wanted to play my fucking strategy game.
And how are you at the strategy game? That's the most important part. Because if you're bad at the game and you're wasting time on it, we got a problem. But if you're like top 10%, then yeah, of course you had to tend to the village. Who wouldn't?
It was Clash of Clans.
It was Clash of Clans. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
And I was Town Hall 11 at the time.
of course, we all know what that means. That's high up there.
Yeah, that's 11. 11. Yes. It's clearly over 10. Yeah, I think you played it right, dude. Why go mingle when your citizens need you? Your township is being invaded by who knows who it is, terrorists or maybe an 8-year-old child. Who knows who's actually invading your town? Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, I get it. It's a very Christian thing. You're clearly gay. Am I way off? That's fine. Yeah, you don't need to go fucking pretend. Well, you're gonna go hold a girl's hand and be like, yeah, Dad, you like me now? Like, no, just play games on your phone, get the high score while all these idiots are dancing with girls. Go invade their fucking village. That's what you should be doing. Get on the offensive. Get out and start clashing some clans. I hope this helps.
I think that helped a lot. I don't even
so.
need to go to my
I don't think
dad.
that's a bad thing. I think that's good. I think you go hide in the bathroom. You look around a room and you're just standing there looking at them going like, fuck these people. Why do I want to be here? I don't want to dance. What am I going to do? Slide to the left. Slide to the right. We've all done it. It's over, okay? The era of crisscross is done. Go hide in the bathroom, play Clash of Clans, and go address what is clearly a confused sexual orientation. You go fuck a guy and be open about it, and you'll have a great time. I hope I'm right on that. I think I nailed it.
I really don't think you're right on that.
No, you don't think? Are you gay?
He's shaking his head a lot. I think
I can't see him very well with the lights, but either way, even if you're not gay, I think everything still applies. I think,
yeah.
Would you pray before fucking a girl?
Would I pray before? I pray it goes well.
It will improve outcomes.
I start
by about
praying
12%.
like, please, a little longer. Please, not yet. Yeah, you can pray. What are you praying for when you fuck a girl? Like, please, I want this. Please let me be into this. I still don't know if he's gay. What am I supposed to do? I want to support him, but I don't know what he's into. Whatever you like to fuck, I hope you do it well. When you're finally having sex with the lady, put the phone down.
Wow. Some sound advice.
That's when you let the invasion happen. It's fine. You can lose that one.
Wow, Callum really came out on top here, man.
I think so. I think
yeah, we can jump ahead. We got another anonymous submitting in here. My husband and I got into the hot wife lifestyle for the fun of it, and decided to post it to make money off of it.
I probably watched it.
Now we make more money than we ever imagined we could make. $7K a month. I don't know if I should continue this though. It's still a little fucked, but I do enjoy making my husband feel like a cuck.
That's what you like about it?
I thought it was gonna be like the life that I'm providing for us.
No, I do it for free. As long as he's sitting in that weird chair in the hotel room. I love it. Oh my God, to call that a little fucked is hilarious, by the way. Good for you on your submission. To call you getting fucked by another man while he watches a little fucked. Pretty funny. What are they asking for? They want to know if that's okay?
Honestly, like the money.
He's just letting me know, like, by the way, this guy's a bitch. I like making him feel like that. Can I fuck another guy? Yeah, it seems like when you said we got into the hot wife style, that was you. And he was like, yeah, all right. It's better than filing papers, I guess. Let's keep this 50-50. Do you ever return the favor? Do you hot husband them at all? That's what I want to know. Because I think every dick you take, you gotta receive 10%. There's a tariff on every dick you take. That eventually has to be paid back. But the fact that you want him to feel like a cuck, I think, is an interesting. That's like a twist to me. To be like, I like that he feels like that. What is
I'd be interested in your childhood.
Yes, thank you, Jeff. I was hoping Jeff would jump in on this.
I'd want to know where that stems from, that high-risk behavior.
Yeah.
And the lack of maybe caring for your own safety and security. But we'll leave that for a real session.
Yeah. She's not here to, she doesn't want to give more context, so I think we can move on from there. Okay, Joe R. I've been trying to work out more and be more committed to my fitness this year. I have made a lot of progress, but life and work gets in the way. Some weeks I can be as dedicated as I plan to be. I want that to annoy me less and still be proud of the progress I have made. Some weeks I can't be as dedicated, I guess, and then that annoys him, is what he's going for.
Look, Jeff, is it?
This one is Joe.
We heard too many Jeffs.
We got
Joe's and Jeffs. Look, anonymous person who's doing more than most people in this room for their physical health.
Yes.
You're doing great. You don't want to go too far. Because if you're like a super muscular guy, you're just as much of a freak of nature as like an obese fuck. You're just as much of like a, what is that guy eating? You still don't want to sit next to that guy on a plane. You know what I mean? Like, it's all the same problems if you go too far in either direction. You're in the happy middle right now. Enjoy it. Take a day off. Eat a fucking Hostess cupcake. Who gives a shit? I'll send you some red dye 40 from the US. You think I give a fuck? I'll send you whatever you want. Yeah, you don't want to go too far healthy. I think you got a nice happy medium. You've made progress. And what you should do is take some pictures of yourself, you know? Because you look better now than when you looked earlier. You were a disgusting fuck. I don't know what you look like. But a couple weeks ago, you were disgusting and gross. And now you look great. But don't stop there either. That's the problem. That's the problem I run into, is I'm one compliment away from throwing away all my progress. You know what I mean? I'll be in the gym for a month. No one will see me. Then all of a sudden they'll be like, "You're losing weight?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am." Mission accomplished. Where's the fucking bread? I need bread.
He's reached his goal.
I was one compliment away from throwing away all my progress. So you're doing great, but you're also disgusting, and keep working on yourself. That's just a little motivation for you.
All right, let's get one more for you before we
right.
say goodbye. Ian C. Change my life and focus on my career, but the career I want is not a traditional way. That's you, Ian?
Thank you for submitting.
Yeah. Okay, Manspread.
Do you
Guys,
need
give it up for
anybody who
Manspread.
makes
Manspread?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's good to see you and
I'm
your
into the aquarium hobby.
aquarium.
Yeah.
Okay.
My family thinks that it's not worth it.
So what's the angle with the aquarium stuff? Like,
Yeah.
My plants from Indonesia.
You're getting your plants from Indonesia.
Special Indonesian plants.
Yeah.
I import them.
Nice.
Amazing.
What did your parents want you to be, by the way? Because they clearly had a plan for you that you're defying. Right, but you're a hustler. I can tell by the gold chain that around your neck that you're a fucking... I just think that you need some better plants. Like, you need something, like a wow factor or something. We gotta get, like, have you thought about palm trees? People fucking love palm trees, dude. They will buy that shit.
Is there a defaction between the people that like plants that go in the air versus the ones in the aqua?
Yeah, so basically...
So it's a big issue. Yeah.
You've heard of blood and Crips? This is twice as bad as that.
Dude.
Hey, you fucking aquatic bitch. We have to water our plants manually.
Yo, that was a good rip. You guys didn't give that enough, man.
Yeah,
Guys, keep it going for Drew Dunn.
See you later.
Oh, amazing, man. We're cooking, man, and I believe in you, dude. You'll figure it out. You got the tenacious energy, man. And we got 3 more comics coming for you guys. How you guys enjoying the show so far? Yeah, we're getting places. Some magic taking place, man. Very excited. Please give a warm round of applause for your next comic, man. Give it up for Kerby Darius.
Hey, welcome to the DEI portion of the comedy show. It's kind of chilly over here, man. Shit. I'm not used to the cold. I'm from Florida, noted hockey state, reigning champs. Shut up. I'll kick that ass game 7 anyways. How the fuck y'all losing to Florida? We don't even got ice down there. That's what y'all known for, ain't it? It's like Diddy losing in the freak off. You know?
I like that. That's the only comparison you could have made there.
The only one, bro. It's the only appropriate one. What's going on, sir? Jeff? Mr. Therapist?
How are you? Welcome.
How you doing?
Good.
I hate how ubiquitous therapy has come. Am I the only one? I hate how popular it is. Am I the one who feels... I'm not anti-therapy. I'm anti everybody just thinking... No offense.
None taken.
Because people act like therapists are infallible. Like, you know, like there's no shitty therapists out there. You don't think there's terrible therapists out there?
Definitely.
You don't think there's like C student therapists or with a 2.1 grade average, just barely got by, only got there because daddy knew somebody. You don't think this therapist giving terrible advice, somebody coming in, yo, man, I've been having suicidal thoughts. I hearing voices telling me to end it all, and the therapist is like, hey, man, sometimes you just got to listen to yourself, man. Hey, man, your opinions are just as valid, man. I did go to therapy one time. I went to therapy. Yeah, I was having panic attacks. I went through like personal issues that I was trying to navigate on my own. And 2 people instrumental in my life went to prison at the same time. My father and R. Kelly. And we got one of them out. We're working on the other one. I need a couple signatures after the show. But I went to I had panic attacks, and I didn't know what it was at first. I was just like having them in public, and like I started feeling weird, and like my heart was coming out of my chest. I was like, hold on, I was like, am I turning gay? Like, is this how it happens? Like, did I get bit by a bisexual bat? Like fucking LGBT? That's what the fuck got me? Just fucking.
Man, I love that. That's some of that sound dude logic coming back in. Man.
Hey, man.
My heart palpitating here could only mean I'm becoming gay. That's.
Because usually I don't feel things there, bro. I usually
no
don't feel
other
things there, man.
No other explanation here, man. Well, dude, I think you're a sound prepared guy to be giving some advice here. So let's jump in.
Oh yeah, man.
Your experience.
Full disclosure, I think most people are not as good as they think they are. Matter of fact, I think most people are assholes, and they only tell one side of the story. So I'm here to give the other perspective.
You're here.
The other side,
Yeah, throw some strays.
Exactly.
Man. Here we
man.
go. All right.
Let's read them, man.
We got Jane Zed.
Jane Zed.
I am 28 years old, and every other person I work for is 55 plus. It's fine until you feel completely alone and isolated for 40 plus hours a week. Sounds like it's not fine. Sounds like it's not fine.
Hold on, is Jane?
She's 28 years old, and everyone
she's
she works
complaining
with,
that everybody's too old.
Twice as old.
Where do you work, Jane? Maybe there's a 22-year-old thinking you old too. Like, what the fuck? They're like, oh, this old bitch over here complaining and shit. And you think those old women want your young ass there too, man? Fucking talking about Sabrina Carpenter and shit. Like, they don't want to hear that shit.
You want to tell us what kind of industry you work in, Jane? I know you mentioned maybe that you don't want to contribute, but give us an idea.
You could change your voice.
What kind of industry you're working with?
Jane sounds like a school bus driver, man. She drives the wheelchair, the one that transport old people. That's what she talk about. She transported old people and shit. Oh, shit.
She just get tired of putting that lift down.
Yeah, she's tired.
All right, let's jump to the next one. We've got also an anonymous. I'm looking for the perfect one, but they're all taken or they don't want something serious.
That sounds like a Latina
Sounds
problem.
like an affair.
That is an Angelica if I ever heard of one. She's saying all the what? The perfect men are taken?
Yeah, they're all taken or they just don't want something serious.
Well, have you tried being a prison pen pal? There's some good guys in there. You gotta ask yourself, Angelique. I'm calling you Angelique. You gotta ask yourself, are you made to be with a perfect man? Like, do you have the qualities to be with a perfect man for a perfect man to choose you?
Ooh, good question.
Ask yourself
good
that.
Question. Are you ready?
What do you do that makes a perfect man want to choose you? Are you a perfect bitch? Think about it.
Check online. There's a thing called the mate selection criteria. You might want to fill that out and see where you stand on that. Yeah. And then also see what the man should do in this perfect. It's out of the therapist notebook. When I saw it, I thought there's a whole 7-page outline. I can even send it to you. So send me a request and we'll send it to you. You can fill it out for the person you want and then fill it out for yourself and see if you're matching up to the perfect.
Jeff got a whole pimp book. Jeff be pimping.
That he does. All right.
We're going to find out more about Jeff. This is your therapy session, Jeff.
Thank you.
Jen J. She's open to give more context if you like.
Jen J.
I found out I was autistic in adulthood. I always felt different, but now I know I am different. I need to embrace the awkwardness, I guess.
That's a white woman.
Good for you, Jen, for saying that.
Yeah.
Good job,
Brave.
Jen. Good job.
I do have a question for you, Jen. What area of your life are you finding the most awkwardness and that you're, having trouble with? What is there a specific area that stands out now that you know this information?
I guess just overall, I feel like every way that I interact with society is kind of weird, but like I feel like people like it at the same time because it's different. So I'm trying to embrace the fact that people like the differences, but I also know it's different.
Okay.
Good for you. And you're moving to a place of accepting. Yeah, you're accepting.
I mean, that came off as a very normal take.
Very articulate.
You nailed it. Yeah, we got exactly. It was very astute.
I wouldn't be able to tell she was autistic,
Just from that.
Just from that.
You were having your autism dar, and you just.
My shit was beeping, and that shit slowed down. It was beeping around here. I don't know that. It was beeping hard around here, dude.
Yeah.
I think I seen a toy train over there, some shit, boy. A Rubik's Cube. I don't know what the fuck. But it wasn't.
Yeah, nothing over here, which is probably why you made it all the way to adulthood without getting diagnosed.
You got the normal autism.
Yeah.
Not the Elon Musk one. That's good. That's a good one. That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing.
Arms flailing.
All right, let's get you one more, man.
Embrace it. Keep embracing it, Jen.
Daniel B. He cheated on his girlfriend with a coworker, but cries every night to sleep.
At first, I thought that was black, but we ain't really gonna cry afterwards like that. If anything, cheating makes us want to be better man to you. So,
No.
a black man? You ever dated a black man? I'm speaking from personal experience. The guilt makes me cook. The guilt makes me, wash the dishes. No. Okay, all right. Hold on. So he cries. You cry yourself to sleep? Oh shit!
You put your friend on the hot
Expose him! Expose him!
This guy's just his roommate, and every night.
Yo, he's like, I cannot sleep. This motherfucker keeps sniffling. These paper ass Toronto walls, bro. Like shit. Yeah. Can I get his ethnicity if it's not you? The guy's Nigerian. Damn, this shit don't make sense, man. I ain't never met a vulnerable Nigerian with guilt when it comes to that shit, man.
That's a good emotion. That's a great emotion. It does. Right? I'm serious. It does. It's your emotional guidance system. Can you imagine you treat someone really crappy and you hurt someone really that bad and you felt great? That would be a problem. So good. Cheer him on when he's crying. Cry with him.
Jab, 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 jab.
I like the Jeff chant. It feels like Canadian Jerry Springer. Instead of fighting, we just heal.
Guys, Kerby Darius, everybody, guys.
All right, thanks.
Wow, we're getting a good range of topics coming out from you guys, man. Really, this is one of my favorite episodes yet. So thank you guys so much for being a part of it, man. This is really good.
We're going to be here till 4, so buckle in.
Just 2 more comics left for you. Your next one, again, please make her feel welcome. Give it up for Allie Pearse.
Hello, how are we? Okay, yeah. I've been watching from the back. It's so nice to see you guys together. I feel like I opened TikTok and Andrew has the age filter on. This is like so trippy. I love this so much. My husband and I are both in therapy, and we live in a 1-bedroom apartment. So that's like a whole thing, because every time he goes into therapy, he goes into the bedroom, he shuts the door, I get a glass, I press it against the door, and then we all have therapy. It's trickle-down therapy. Is that ethical, do you think?
No, that's a big problem. That's
Okay.
one of the problems we have online, you know? You don't
I'm
know
just
who's
trying
listening.
to learn. I'm just trying to
No,
learn.
even for therapists, we don't know who's listening. You can't see
Well, to
the
me,
whole room.
I am.
Yes,
yeah.
you are.
I'm listening.
I'll
Okay.
have to ask husbands from now on, is she there?
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm allowed to be mad about this, but I'll share this thing that happened to you. So I got married, and then like 2 days after I got married, my husband had a job in Australia. So we went to Australia for a month, which was very cool. And his work booked his trip. And so his ticket was a first class ticket. And then we booked my ticket, and it was economy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not one to complain, but I am. And I did. And then when we got on the plane, my husband was like, oh my God, don't worry. Like, as soon as we get on the plane, I'm going to ask the flight attendant if we can switch seats so that you can go into first class. And which is so sweet. I mean, are you kidding me? And then they shut the curtain. And do you think I ever saw him again? Not a fucking peep. I could have been dead in my seat. He would not have known he was having an ice cream sundae in the sky. That is real. I had my own frozen treat. It was a chicken sandwich. But then the flight attendant came out from first class, and I was like, I'm going to ask her. Because sometimes my husband can be a bit abrasive, you know? So I was like, hey, my husband's in first class. He probably asked. He was maybe a little bit rude. Do you think it would be okay if we switched seats for a little bit? And she was like, oh, yeah, he asked me. I said it was fine. You bet your ass I paid for Wi-Fi and started Googling divorce lawyers immediately. I was like, I'm getting this done. Do I have a right to be mad?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He should have swapped with me.
Embrace those feelings.
That was crazy.
Yeah, was that on the way on the trip?
It was on the way home.
On the way home?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, like let me sleep. It was a 20-hour flight. I didn't sleep at all. I've never, ever been as angry as when we got off the plane and he looked rested. I was like, I'm going to strangle you. Anyway.
Did he have to go to work first, or did you have to go both? Or
We both went. Yeah, I was chilling. He was working.
he went straight to work.
He really deserved to be in first class. I didn't.
So there's just some
But I
sound
wanted it.
logic that went through his mind. He's like,
Yeah.
I can live with this.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can help. This one's a big one. We got like a paragraph coming from
Okay, lay it
Jess
on me.
R. I interviewed at an Australian medical school. What an interesting. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Recently, but I'm not sure if I should go because my family, plus my ex, which I met on exchange in Australia, specifically Perth, is planning to move back in 1 year. I haven't told him I interviewed yet, as that was last week, and we broke up 1 month ago. Do I tell him or do I wait and apply to Canada?
It's a lot of information.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, wait.
Very
What's the name of
serious.
this person?
This is Jess.
Jess, are you here?
Yeah, she's open to tell us more.
Where are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Girl, hello. You're Canadian? And you applied to school in Australia and you got in.
Yep.
You were supposed to move there with your ex.
Yeah.
And now you're thinking of going alone?
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
You work hard.
And don't fly economy. And are you worried he's going to be there? It's a pretty big place. Yeah, I think you'll be all right. Just like cut your hair and do a bob or something. Right?
Yeah, if he's in Perth, then just go to the other side.
Yeah.
Follow your career, and there might be another love down the road.
And do you find the Australian accent attractive?
Oh yeah.
Oh, then definitely go.
Oh.
You're one of the only ones. You should go.
Was he the first Australian that you'd ever dated?
He was British.
Oh.
The layers.
It's original Australian. We don't. Go get yourself a real one. All right, let's jump back. We got another anonymous here. How do I tell my friend that he's doing a bad job parenting his son? I mean, the son who is crawling all over his face, he's being mean and rude to his dad.
How old is this kid?
He's crawling.
No idea. Crawling.
Yeah. If he's crawling, I don't think he's being rude. I think he's just learning.
Be proactive. Be preventative. Thomas Phelan, 1, 2, 3 Magic. You know, we all need training. They don't give us any in high school. I can't believe it. We have kids. Just about every parent says we should have a license, but we don't still. need one for a dog. So, yeah, we need training to figure out how to be best parents. So help that person. Find a book. There's a lot of good books.
That is good, yeah. I don't think we do licenses for, kids and stuff, because then we're going to get into a situation like with your mom and how she got you and stuff. So that's kind of what they're doing
might
over
not have
there.
been licensed,
So, yeah, all right. Now we got Mo L. Having a lisp my whole life. A lisp my whole life makes it hard during sales negotiations. How do I deal with that? Mo.
Could you see a speech therapist? A different type of therapist?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps?
Well, I mean, having a lisp is like, you could lean into it. Like, it's not you, is it? Just not because the tooth missing. Never mind. Just thought I'd check.
What kind of sales are you in? Are you comfortable saying that?
Car sales.
Car sales. And there you are, baby.
It's tough.
I think as long as you don't work for Nissan, you're fine,
What car company you selling?
Acura.
Oh,
Acura.
perfect.
That's great.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hard consonants in that name.
Yeah.
Acura. Yeah. There's not a single S in that, You're winning. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we just need to get you a new Always Be Closing, right?
Yeah.
Always Be Closing. That's
Fuck.
Have you had it actually like you feel like they lost you a sale?
No, my girlfriend kind of makes fun of me every time.
Okay, break up with her.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
Go to Australia with that girl.
Your girl. In a
In a
cute
cute
way?
way. Okay, she's here.
Give me a setting. Like how exactly is she making fun of your lisp in a cute way in reference to you not doing your job well? Like I don't.
She'll just mimic it and be like, "Oh, is that what you said?"
She mocks you to your face.
Oh.
Someone needs to give her parents that parenting book.
Her dad died last month.
Her dad
died last month. Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
I think just take the ribbing for now.
Yes.
Yeah, let
Not a
her
good
say
time to
whatever she
confront.
wants.
You
Fine.
had good advice. Speech
thank
language
you.
therapy. Even if you had 1 or 2 sessions, you might get some tips on how to get rid of that lisp.
Yeah.
At least change the language around the words that are toughest.
Yeah, just sell one car at a time so
Yes.
it's never cars,
Yes.
And you'll be
Good.
fine.
Yeah. Training. Lifelong learning.
The semi-autistic guy is the only one clapping. I love that. Is this when we do it? Let's do. We'll get one more here from Matt R. I used to be in a DJ club in high school.
Okay, that's your first problem. Go on.
And would sometimes do small gigs for the school or classmates on occasion. But I've gotten back into DJing ever. I haven't gotten back into DJing ever since. I've been considering quitting my job and doing this, but I'm conflicted because of my financial situation.
What do you do for work?
IT.
You do okay, so you have like a real job. Hobbies, yeah.
Hobbies.
That is good.
Good
That's true.
call.
Matt, are you dating anyone right now? Do you have a person? No? No?
This is a great time to become a DJ.
Do it.
Yeah. This is good.
Do it.
You do it.
Because these girls don't want you to do it. And probably if you have a girl, she's probably going to be like saying the same thing. So
You're a
do
musician,
it.
right? Yeah, you guys could collab.
Artists. Go to the arts.
You got to make the plunge or don't, man. You got to go for it or not, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to be on your way to a midlife crisis if you never answered that question? Are you? When you're 40, if you never went for it, are you going to live with yourself? Genuine. We're getting real right now.
Yeah, like when I'm going for an interview and they ask where I'm going to be in the future, or like.
You say Ibiza. That's what you say.
Oh, dude, Lisp guy just moved to Spain. Holy shit. Oh my God, learn Spanish.
They got cars over there.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
That's actually really helpful. You're a king.
What's
that?
My girlfriend's from Spain.
From Spain?
Your girlfriend's from Spain and
Well,
she's...
tell her to make fun of you over there.
Barcelona.
Yo, I love autism, dude, man. You're the best.
Embrace it.
Guys, give it up for Allie Pearse, man. Let's end this off with a banger, man. Sometimes when someone just crushes it on a previous show, we have them back as a regular, and that's what this is, guys. So please make some noise. Give it up for Adam Christie.
Beautiful. Yes! Yes! Let's just get into it. I have nothing to fucking say. Let's get into it. I want to fucking solve these problems. If you have problems, you go to mullet guy and mustache guy and one of our dads.
That's what you do. Two pieces of shit and the person who you should be talking to.
Yeah, we've got a really supportive audience.
Yeah, they're really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say you're a piece of shit, they don't laugh at you. They just go, "Aw."
Yeah.
Therapy crowd.
It is a therapy crowd.
It is. We
Jeff,
help
if
each
I
other.
was on your bed, what do you do therapy on? A bed? You do it on a big queen size bed, right?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
When
That's
you
a
walk
different
into
type of
Jeff's
therapy.
office,
Different type
it's
of
just a
therapy.
king size bed, lying side by side with Jeff, and then you go on your side and he puts his arm around you. $15,000 a session, but I do it. That's the best one. We found the best laugh.
Yes.
That's the
Thank
best
you.
one. Everyone learned from that woman.
All right, Harp G.
Harp.
I'm graduating in a few months, and I'm worried that I peaked in university.
Become a cop. Done. Next question. Be a cop. That's all
solving
cops.
problems.
You're done, dude. You get a gun, guess what? You haven't peaked. Shoot somebody.
Nailed it. We're moving on.
Let's wrap it up. It's 3 a.m. Let's do it.
All right, we got BP. I have friends who are single and actively dating, trying to find the person. They're having a rough time out there because I really want them to find love. I am happily married and sometimes find it hard to relate or find something helpful to say. I really want to be a good friend and support my friend's journey in finding their person.
Easy. Stop being friends with losers. Next question. Let's do it.
Keep it going. This is
We're
rapid
hitting
fire.
a lightning round right here. I think we're going to get to everybody right now. This is great. We got Jilly Lunn. My friend's friend is dating someone who all of a sudden wanted to dress as a woman during sex, but later on bought a dildo and asked her to use it in his area so he can feel like a woman.
Probably wasn't all of a sudden.
First of all, your friend's friend is you.
True, thank you.
It's like oldest trick in the book. I'm 38.
A friend
Friend's
of a
friend. They bought a dildo. Yeah, dude. Have fun. Jeff, do you want to tackle this one?
No, I don't know why this friend...
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff's king-size bed. Let's bring it out. Let's bring it out.
I don't know why you feel so compelled to help someone else fall in love or find love. Be a good friend. Doesn't mean that all the time. But it's good for you that you care about your friend.
Jeff, good God, holy fucking shit. I just pissed my pants.
I love
Next.
it. Let's do it. Lightning round. Jojo. Okay, my boss is a great guy, super nice, but doesn't get equal respect from the rest of his leadership. He's a great, friendly guy, but has a weak spine. Can I tell him to man up?
Whoa. What do you think, Packer?
Yes, that sounds like a very passive person. And you sound like you might want to get a little aggressive with him. But assertive is what we want. Assertive. To be open, honest. You got to tell the person. Find some creative way to tell them.
Or you should be the boss. Get rid of him. You be the boss.
You take over.
He seems
That's
weak.
right. Sounds like you want to be the boss.
He sounds like a wounded gazelle, and you're a lion.
Yes.
Destroy this man. Take his job. You'll earn more money than him. Kill him. Rip out his throat.
Earn the respect of those other people.
Yes, they'll respect you after you kill him in front of them.
So a lot of killing and respect tonight.
Yes, yes.
Joe R. I've been in a long and very serious relationship, and I'm getting anxiety over getting a ring for my girlfriend because I feel like I'm falling behind and can't provide for her. I feel like my lack of self-confidence is keeping me from happiness.
Oh my God. Who is that? Is that you? Here's 25 cents for the ring. There you go. Don't worry about it, dude. It'll be fine. You're a married man. Yes. And I'm a divorced man. There you go. Can we ask the Shadows? How many years have you been with this person, Shadows?
12 years.
Just get married. She doesn't care. She doesn't give a fuck. Just get married.
Yeah, just get married. I think we solved that one.
Yeah,
That's easy. Okay. Hakkasan V.
Make a decision.
My parents asked me to choose my girlfriend or them. What do I do in that situation?
Whoa.
Choose the girlfriend or them. What do you do in that situation?
Oh, yeah. Well,
what's the crowd think?
Toxic.
What's the backstory?
What's the backstory? We don't know. It's just a little. You've seen the show, right? You've been here for the last 2 hours. Well, here's the thing, because this has come up a lot in my life. A lot of people have asked me this question, and I think the secret is you can't have sex with your own dad. So pick your girlfriend over them. Thank you.
Yes.
And that's my dad. Give it up for my dad. My dad's here too.
He's here.
I brought my dad.
That's amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff's king-size bed. Let's bring it up.
Guys, give it up one more time for Adam Christie. All right, guys, man, this was wild. Thank you guys so much for opening it up, man. One time for yourselves, being amazing, man. Giving it up. And then one time for my dad, man, coming out here to do his thing. Keep it going for Jeff. Jeff.
You. And remember, I'm taking something from Hill Street Blues for you older people. Take care out there. Remember, take care out there. This is easy to hurt people.
Have yourselves a great night, guys. Cheers.
Wow, you enjoyed through to the end of the episode. That's a huge compliment because we're a newer show. And because we're a newer show, if you leave a like, a comment, a share, that's going to have a greater impact on our trajectory than it will ever have in the future. So if you can take a second to do that, that's greatly appreciated. Come to a live taping in Toronto if you're in the area. And then also we have tour dates coming up in these cities. But if you don't see your city, just be sure to join my guest list and I'll make sure to let you know when yours gets added. We're adding the end of 2025 and 2026 right now, so be sure to do that right now. I'll catch you in the next episode.